Hey everyone, it's Ben Nash and welcome to the video where I get to tell you about my favourite topic. It's about the most incredible habit-changing, energy-elevating, mind-clearing, fat-dissolving process ever. Not only that, but it's the education behind doing what you can, doing this easily and effortlessly for life. So if you're feeling off base, you know what to do, but here's the thing. I want you to do this the right way. It's my commitment, not the wrong way. And I'm committed to you doing it right because I see a lot of people doing cleanses and they're actually making things worse rather than better. And so really my commitment is for this experience to be a pleasurable one because it's gentle on your body. It slowly builds the energy and you just feel so much better and you're not putting your body under so much strain. So how can I help you? Well, as I've expressed before, I've been doing this myself really for the last 13 years, and the knowledge I've learned just through consistent application and playing around with things, getting it all wrong, messing it up, has really brought me to an experience, a number of experiences have been priceless, even though they didn't seem like that at the time. And I've been through this also process with other people and I've really had so many different experiences now. And what I've learned has really blown my mind, and it continues to, because it just fascinates me how adaptive to change our bodies are and how fast they can change when we get the internal environment right, when we get a few things working better. And how much it can change in a short space of time where you can start to feel more energy. But here's the thing, knowledge isn't everything. Applied knowledge is juicy. You know, we can all talk a great game, but unless we're doing something with what we know, then we really have no clue. It's just kind of like this empty, meaningless thing that we've just learned. It has nothing to it. So unless it's active in what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, then it's empty. So I'm inviting you to come on a journey with me for you to gain greater mastery and appreciation of your own body, but not through vanity, just through having an amazing respect of this miraculous body that we live in. And when we start to do that, we start to realize of its massive potential and ability to create even more than we thought was possible. And that sounds a little bit kind of OTT, doesn't it? But I really believe that with my heart. I want you to see this 10 days as like a reset, a lifestyle change for a period of time. A break for your body to recharge. It's not a detox program, it's not a juice fast, but it's a gentle but thorough cleanse, and it's designed more to build up energy rather than detox per se, even though that will be an element to the process, but it's just not the focus at the moment. Now, if you just look at this picture for a moment, what would it be like if you had this amazing camera that can do all these fancy gimmicks, all these fancy things, and you're training to become a professional photographer, but no one ever taught you how to be a pro or what you need to do. You just got this camera and you got told to go and start. Then, looking as a sort of parallel scenario, then what if you had a pro photographer beside you for the 10 days and he was just there teaching you solidly for 10 days? How much faster do you think you would advance your game? How long would it then take you to become a more proficient photographer? And the same really applies here. No one ever taught us about the basic functions of our body or how to integrate these simple ideas into our daily life. but most importantly, stack them all together so that we're doing all of them at the same time, so we just get this expanded result. And I get that this is one of the most complicated organisms on this entire planet, but there's something that is just not common practice in our daily lives that I guarantee that you are not practicing daily. And once they become a more common practice, I guarantee they would have you operating at a much higher level. And my point here is that every one person has this magnificent power and ability, but only about 1% of us are actually tapping into it, just because the other 99% just don't know. Now, I've worked with quite a few people now on applying these changes to their lifestyle, and every single one who's integrated and followed through on this process, on this 10 days, has kept great habits for life. Why? Because it works. You get addicted to it, and it's simple.
Hey Ben, this is a video for you, and it's to say thank you. I've basically had a card sitting on my desk for about 2 weeks, and which just says thank you muchly, and I haven't really been able to put into words what I want to say, so it's unopened, and I was like, I know, I'm going to make a video instead, but I just really wanted to thank you for your programme, and the reason I haven't been able to put that into words is because basically it just has given me back my life, and I haven't really got words for that, so I'm making this. And I think that if you ever doubt yourself, or you feel like your program isn't working for people, or you've got people on your program that aren't committing to it and it isn't working for them, and it's frustrating and making you doubt it, then you just need to watch this video because it's just made such a huge difference to me.
Hello, Claire Godwin here of speakingyourvoice.com and thecoachingworks.co.uk. I've come to the end of my 30-day programme, Come Alive programme with the wonderful Ben Nash. And it was everything I'd hoped it would be and more, because I have changed my eating habits probably forever. So the benefits for me are that I have so much more energy and clarity of mind. My thinking has got a zing to it now. I've got that back again, and I look better. As my dad said to me on Monday when I met him after I hadn't seen him for a month or so, and he said, "Oh wow," he said, "we've got Claire back again." He said, "I was so worried, you were looking so matronly," and he said, "I didn't like to tell you that," he said, "but we've got Claire back, you're looking fantastic, keep it going, love." So Ben, thank you so much. Being self-employed, it's so important that I look after myself, and I'm feeling good as well to go out there and share my message and my work as you do.
I want to give you some good ideas about how to win at this, how to make this work for you. The first thing is to be safe. Understand, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner. So if you've got any kind of medical conditions, that you must clear it with them first before even thinking about starting on this program. And I cannot offer any guidance on any medical conditions. Yes, basically simple health challenges are overcome as a result of doing this, but I cannot guarantee that. I'm not a medical professional and I cannot offer medical advice. 2, please give yourself space. It's vital that when you make changes, you can feel worse before feeling better. It is therefore important to have time out to relax in your day. Just take time out to enjoy the day. This is not a time for pushing. It's not a time for striving. It's a time for listening and then acting upon your body's instincts. Yes, you can do things, you can be functional, but you need time to relax. 3, integrity. If you take this on, then take it on. Act. Follow the course right to the end. Commit to your words and commit to yourself and be in integrity with that. Don't give up on this. Don't take any shortcuts. Honour the course. Next, time. This is likely to be new for you, and therefore to begin with, there will be a learning curve. That is okay, be okay with that. And that will take up some time. Allow for that. It does get easier. Actually, what you're going to find is it will actually save you time in the long term, because you know, you'll have more time where you feel better, but in a month or so you'll be producing, and in a month or two you'll be actually producing better results in everything that you do. Next, discomfort. Expect a bit here. Day 3 and 4 can be a little bit uncomfortable, you can feel a bit hungover, but you may not want to do, which is why I've aimed for these 2 days to be at the weekend. Keep this weekend free and open to relax. Also expect hunger and cravings. It's natural, but you know what? They're pretty tame, to be honest, because you won't really get to experiencing them at too much of a high level, because you're going to be fully nutritionally filled up, and so you'll be satiated. You won't have that many cravings, but you will feel a few. It's natural. It's part of the course, so expect that. So now's commitment time. Are you ready? So I want to invite you to join me and allowing me to support you on this journey. I'm hosting this as a support group, as a mentoring group, that you can come and join me on, and I want you to join the community. You don't have to do it alone. 13 years ago, I did it, but this program is a group, and I believe that brings a hell of a lot more value and power to what we're creating here. Now, I do have 2 options though, because I want to make this as easy as possible for you. So simple. Option 1 is for you just to have the training, and I also have option 2 as a value pack, just because there's some of the ingredients in the recipes that I'm recommending. They can be a little bit tricky, so therefore what I've done is I'm going to send you a value pack with all those tricky ingredients, so all you have to do is go to the supermarket and get the things that you need to get to. Now, anyone can do this. Anyone can accomplish this. I did this on my own, not having a clue what I was doing and no support around me. I had a very low self-esteem, no staying power with anything when I started this journey, and no clue. So if I can do it, then you can. And you've got all the support, absolutely everything that you need in the process. This is a comprehensive whole foods cleanse program, and it's the most comprehensive training of both education and integration. Some people just do things and follow plans. This gentle cleanse is not that. In order for something to have staying power, you must understand it. So every single day you're applying this knowledge that you learn, and every single day you are also experiencing it. And the knowledge that you're experiencing, the knowledge that you're learning. It's not a passive learning program. It's an active one. And the one that you will remember for life, because you're educating it, and then you're just feeling it, integrating it, feeling good, feeling the results, understanding it intellectually, what's going on in your own body, and bam, hey presto, you're going to have the time of your life. Okay, maybe I'm a bit over enthusiastic there, but you get my point. There's a story that comes to mind here about a lady and she was like really she was concerned about committing to this because she didn't have any clue what was involved. She just knew that you know, she tried lots of things in the past and wasn't really totally sure about me. She was a little bit like, who's this crazy lunatic? And but you know, it's like we spent some time on the phone together, and I kind of worked with her on changing some of these habits, and she integrated them. And she was worried about the food tasting bad as well, like, you know, healthy food tasting boring. Everyone seems to think that. And you know what? After that, after the program that she came on, I worked with her for 30 days. In that 30 days, this lady, she was, you know, she hoped to lose a bit of weight because she was slightly out of shape. And this lady was really pleasantly surprised. She actually felt very supported. She absolutely loved the food. She couldn't believe how good it tasted, and that she wasn't hungry all the time, and she didn't feel so much of a bad day. I kind of a couple of days where she had a bit of a headache, and that was it, really. And actually, from the time when I worked with her, she was very fearful of doing any exercise as well. But she absolutely loved gardening. This lady loved gardening, and she wanted to get in the garden. And I actually found a way for her to use gardening as a way of exercising. And she absolutely loved it. The results, she loved the food. She lost a stone in 30 days without even thinking about it, with very little effort. She had a headache for a couple of days, but she said that her eyes were brighter. She felt better in herself. She felt more energy. She slept better. She had lost weight in her face overall. And this was a lady who was totally afraid of going through this process because she just didn't know what was going to happen. See, I do believe that you're still here for a reason. And the reason is because you want to flourish, you want to grow, you want to expand. It's natural. Every one of us does in many ways. Even more than you are already, because you must be, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Now, honestly believe with all of my heart that can't be done without one foundational piece. You! We need more of you! Okay? You're the centerpiece to making everything or nothing come alive. I remember hearing a great expression that a mentor told me once, that one of her mentors said to her, and she said this, said, you're like a 10,000 watts of energy coming through a 100-watt light bulb. And I just thought, you know, what a brilliant summary. And here's the thing, right? Here's my mission. Listen to me for a second. I'm doing this really through frustration. I'm frustrated that people are checking out early, checking out mentally early, checking out physically early, out of here, just through illness, disease, obesity. It frustrates the hell out of me that this is going on. It's my mission to prevent it. It frustrates the hell out of me what is happening in the food industry and the amount of non-food and absolute rubbish that people are living off and they don't even realise. The amount of stress that people are under in their lives. You know, the impact being that they don't really get to experience this, what this feels like. What this 10 days feels like afterwards. You know, what it feels like to wake up feeling great. You know, when you look in the mirror, you're proud of your body. and what's looking back at you. You appreciate its unbelievable ability to function so well for it to go and create something incredible that you're proud of because you want to, because you're feeling that. Waking up with such a clear head, but absolutely loving the food that we're eating. Because we get to eat this fresh, bright, vibrant, and truly absorbing, wonderful food. And you know what? I love to see others doing that, but also enjoying themselves in the process. Knowing that if this is applied and changing someone's present and future for the better, that means everything to me. Then I want to see them have others asking, what are you up to? I want some of what you've got. What have you been up to? Tell me. I want to see you walk into a room and light it up with your presence. Just light the whole place up. Okay, now, if you haven't clicked off yet, I want to tell you about the program, just give you an overview of how everything's going to work. Okay, so this program is 10 days long, but there's also a before and after preparation and after support. The program is focused on you changing your lifestyle habits for that period of time in those 10 days. It's a mild cleansing process, but the focus on the 10 days is really to build up the energy in the body. It's not necessarily just to detox, although there will be an element of that happening because that's what the body does naturally. We're doing that 24/7. This is a step-by-step process. It's into a lifestyle of eating and living well with the focus of being on creating more energy and enhancing mental clarity and feeling and looking great in your body. Here's some additional bonuses, okay? So every client has been through this and stuck to it, has had additional benefits. Things like sleeping better, brighter eyes, desire to exercise. That's right. They actually want to go out and start exercising. So if you're one of those exercise phobics, you might just want to, you might find that you start to love it in the process. Some of the other things that include are feeling happier, lighter, losing a lot of weight. Like some people have lost a stone in 10 days. That's right. Also clarity about vision, whether that's in business or in life, direction, like your path, stomachache, indigestion disappears, clearer skin, more relaxed, more at ease. And that's just some of the benefits, okay? Now, what I want to do now is just give you the module breakdown, the course breakdown. So, as I said, this is 10 days of cleansing. And there are some short and powerful videos each day that will teach you something new about what you're doing. So here's the quick overview of what those videos will be. Video 1, this is about building up the strength of your body by adding 3 key missing elements to it. Okay, so this module is about you preparing your body for the 10 days before you even start. And the impact of adding these is really massive. And I want you to be feeling great and be feeling as strong as possible before you even start. 2, taking the 10 days head on, how to plan, implement and overcome any potential challenges. This module is looking at the days that we're on the calendar and planning ahead so you don't have any unforeseen circumstances come up, and so you can see problems ahead before they even arise. Then, next is during the 10 days, what you're going to get is you're going to receive a module each day, anything from 10 to 15 minutes, which will cover one of these one of these three main topics appropriately during the cleanse process and leading to these specific outcomes. 1, we'll have modules on mind clarity. These modules will support the mind to relax and enhance clarity and vision. 2, body rebalancing. These modules will help you to build up energy in the body and create an environment of strength for the body to function more optimally. 3, thriving spirit. These modules will raise the spirit to grow and are mostly focused on having you create something new worth staying healthy and energized for. Now, that's not for me to assume that you haven't got that already, but it's based on experience that people realize and experience that they have a higher potential, that they are experiencing currently. You know, during the 10 days, they start to experience more, that they actually can go for, pitch for a lot more things in their life. So we're also going to provide you with all the practical elements that you need to support you on this journey. Things like shopping lists, menu plans, but ones that are easy to understand. So you just go to the shopping supermarket, pick up the things you need, and bang, that's it. Now we've made it very carefully put together with specific recipes that are aimed at 1, seasonally eating, 2, that are nutrient dense, 3, that are warming, 4, that support digestion, and 5, they taste delicious. All recipes are timed appropriately with this time of year. You'll also get group coaching calls throughout the 10 days, every few days, where we will support you through the process, keep you motivated, inspired, and excited to stay on track. Next, we'll have a Facebook group, like a support group with everyone else who's on the same journey in there, where we will share successes, answer questions, and support one another. Now, this may seem like a big commitment to you, and it is, but my commitment is that this changes the way you do things for life, for the better. I want you to see the potential of this, how it can support you all year long, not just for the 10 days of your life, and so you have a whole new picture to look at when you come out the other end. Now, for those of you dedicated and those who stay on track with this, they will get the results that last a lifetime, not just for the 10 days. Once you have the background and the experience, the knowledge, you will feel like you have a new outlook and a fear that will disappear, because you will now know how to get in the driver's seat of your body. You are in complete control of this body. And this training, or this 10 days, will demonstrate that to you. It will show you how you can be better, more in control of it. Obviously, we're not always 100% in control, but you know what? 90% of the time, 95% of the time is a good one to aim for.
Hi, I'm Liz Braun, and I've just completed Ben's 30-day program, and it's had some amazing impacts on my life. For the first one, which is a massive one, is for 12 years I've been on and off of a medication for heartburn and a hiatus hernia, and 30 days on this program I've not taken any medication and I've not experienced heartburn at all. So that is a massive benefit to me, because it's helped with my stress levels, not suffering, and thank you, Ben. I can't thank you enough. And also I've dropped a stone in weight, and the hydration and the breathing exercises that you give are very manageable. It's raised my energy levels. I feel vibrant. I feel much more focused, and I have to say your recipes are delicious and has changed the way I eat for my lifetime. So thank you, Ben, for your help, for your loving support, and fantastic value. If anybody is looking for a change and a new way of living and eating and being, then Ben is your man, and see him on YouTube. And Ben, just go out and share it with as many people as you can. You are an awesome being.
Now, I'm absolutely committed to making this as easy as possible for you. Having been through it so many times myself, I know what it's like. So I want to make this so simple. All you have to do is show up, watch the videos, go shopping, buy some of the foods on the list, plus a few other fun activities which I will share with you on the videos, and that's it. It's really that simple. Okay, my promise is that all you have to do is show up and be willing to take on this challenge. My guarantee to you is this: if you're not 100% happy with the results by the end of the 10 days, then really it's simple. You get a refund. All of your money back, no questions asked. But not only that, I'm going to say to you, look, you keep it anyway. Come back to it in a couple of weeks if you want to. So really, the risk is all on me. Now, before you commit to this, let me tell you who this is and isn't for. This is for you if you want to increase your energy levels. This is for you if you have a lot of passion in life, but you need more clarity, or you want to get rid of that brain fog. This is for you if you've got niggling health issues. This is for you if you want more. This is for you if you've got things that are bugging you about your body that you want to just get rid of. This is for you if you want bright eyes. This is for you if you want clear skin. This is for you if you want weight loss. This is for you if you want to improve your health and feel younger because you realise your youthful vitality is the spark in everything that you do. Okay? So if you're still watching, this is not for you if you are not responsible for the actions that you take. That means that this requires you to act and follow through. This is not a quick fix. You have to play the game to win. You have to be responsible for taking this on. This is not for you if you don't have time during these 10 days. You need to dedicate time to learning and implementing what I'm recommending. This is not for you if you have serious medical health issues. I am not a doctor. You must at all times consult a professional before making any changes to your health plan or adopting anything that I'm recommending, or if you have any conditions that you have questions about. I cannot answer those questions for you. You have to speak to your medical practitioners. Okay, so now just a quick recap. So this is a step-by-step program, easy to implement. I'll take you by the hand through the 10 days, support you before and after, and that's it. Now, I've had a question for the past 13 years, which has been, how can I make living well, eating well, a healthy lifestyle, how can I make this just incredibly enjoyable process. Because at times for me it hasn't been. It's been a real drive to try and find things that I love, new healthy stuff that I love. But my commitment now is that you get to enjoy it and cut out this lengthy process that it took me to figure this all out. That you get to come and do a simple whole foods cleanse the right way instead of making all the mistakes that I made along the way. You could go and figure this all out. You could find the recipes. The right recipes with the right proportion based on the research that I've found, and that'll probably take you about half a day to find the right proportions, get the right greens in there and the right ingredients, and for it to taste good. You could write out the shopping list and get all that planned out. That would probably take you about half a day. You could find all the education and knowledge that we're going to be sharing on this course. That will probably take you a couple of days to go through, pick out all the right information that's relevant to you, to what you need to have in your cleanse. You could take 2 days out on how to integrate, then creating what you need to do each day. You could take 2 more days. That, you know, you could find friends to join and support you. That'll probably take you half a day calling around friends and family. You could take 1 day to find someone experienced to help you through the process. Probably, you know, total cost, you know, in your time, probably be about 7 days. 7 days, let's say your days are about 8, and that's about 8 hours a day. You're probably looking at about 49 hours. And so that $20 an hour, that's about $960. Or you could go on a retreat. Probably cost you about $2,000 for 10 days. Or you could come and join me on this absolutely awesome 10-day online video training and whole foods cleanse, and you have it forever for $97. It's right, $97 is all I'm asking for this. Plus, I want to give you some bonuses as well. I want to offer you that after 10 days, where you'll receive 2 videos a month for 3 months after the program. And these videos will be a combination of trainings, interviews with experts, recipes, whatever it takes for you to integrate an enjoyable, healthy, highly energetic lifestyle that you love. Second bonus is we're going to continue the coaching calls. Once a month, you'll get support coaching calls for 3 months afterwards, where you get to ask me or an expert questions, information, recipe ideas, whatever it is that you need. Now, just imagine after 10 days, you're feeling at your best and you have the knowledge now. It puts you 95% in control of your body and your health. Imagine having enough self-awareness around your own health to know that you really don't need to worry anymore if you've got any sort of health concerns. It's improving, it's making a difference. You know what to do to continue improving it. Imagine how freeing that would be. Not only imagine that, having more energy, a mind that's crystal clear, feeling like you can literally do anything. How good would that be to you? That's what this is about. Imagine having excess weight in weird places just disappear, which you've been trying to get through for years. It's in my experience that this has happened. It's happened to past clients. It will happen again and again and again, because all of the stuff that we're doing here is based on science. It works again and again and again. That this is $97 for your health, and it's 10 days investment in your education and your experience. That could extend your life. I'm not promising it could, but it just could. It could improve every moment of every day that you experience. What is that worth to you? What's that worth to your family? What's that worth to your business? What's that worth to your life? Here's the thing though, we're getting started pretty soon because there is some prep work to do. So what I need you to do is commit to this. If you're ready to go, then the cut-off time is above this video. Once gone, we cannot accept anyone. And I want to give you one more incentive to act, which is that I'm offering you that are offering the first 10 people who sign up a $20 discount. So instead of paying $97, you pay $77. So act now, act fast, and I'll see you in there. It's my commitment that you get this, that you feel the benefits of this, that you absolutely love the process. It's my promise that you'll do that. So don't wait any longer. I'll see you in there. Ben Nash over and out. Take care. Bye-bye.